How to route a quadruple mortise and tenon joint on the Leigh FMT Pro. The FMT Pro makes it easy to route perfectly matching quadruple mortise and tenon joints. Begin with 2 pieces of stock with square ends and edges. Mark the location of your 4 tenon centers and the left mortises. Select a guide that matches the size of mortise and tenon you want and insert it in the guide recess. Pull out the sight. Place the tenon board against the side stop, bringing it up to touch the underside of the sight. Secure the tenon board with the 3-inch capacity cam action speed clamps. Move the table and sight the first tenon position. Lock the table. To limit the table movement, use the included hex screwdriver to position and tighten the right limit stop against the post. Then set and tighten the back limit stop. Unlock the table and sight the second tenon. Lock the table and set and tighten the front limit stop. Unlock the table and move it to the right to sight the third tenon. Lock the table, set and tighten the left limit stop. All 4 limit stop positions are now precisely set. Lock the table and retract the sight. The FMT Pro is now set up to route both the tenons and the mortises. Install the bit that matches the guide size. A shop-made guard can be used to prevent accidentally routing into one of the other tenons. 2 tapered guide pins projecting from the universal subbase guide the attached router. Unlock the table and move it forward to route the left back tenon first for more efficient dust collection. The right-hand guide pin sits in the right side track for all routing operations. Plunge the router and route the first tenon. Start by climb routing clockwise. This provides for a very clean shoulder cut. Then route counterclockwise, running the guide pin against the guide to clean up the tenon. The first tenon is complete. Release the table and move it to the right. Then move the guard to the second position. Plunge the router and route the second tenon. The 2 remaining tenons are routed in the same manner by repositioning the table and the guard. All 4 tenons are now complete. The other end of the tenon board and any subsequent identical tenons can be routed without needing to mark them because of the preset table positions. With the sight extended and the clamps repositioned, insert the mortise board in the jig. It's only necessary to sight the first mortise position, as the other 3 positions were already preset. Clamp it in place and retract the sight. The left-hand guide pin now sits in the mortise slot of the guide. Now route the first mortise, making sure the guide pin is run clockwise against both the front and rear of the mortise guide slot. Raise the plunge, release the table, and move it to the second mortise position. Plunge the router and route the second mortise. Move through the other 2 preset positions to complete the mortise board. The matching mortise board is now complete. Remove the mortise board and fit the two pieces together. The result? An extremely strong, perfectly matching quad mortise and tenon joint, easily routed on the Leigh FMT Pro. For more information on the FMT Pro, visit leighjigs.com. All Leigh products carry a full 5-year warranty. Leigh products are available worldwide through our network of dealers and distributors.